Coucou mes chéris! In today's video, join me as I revisit my old stomping ground of the UK where I stop in and grab some of my favourite vegan eats, attend the 2025 Goodwood Revival vintage car racing event attended by many a vintage lover the world over, including Dita Von Teese, and spend time with my beautiful friends. Morning guys, it's so sunny. I'm in London. I've come down for Goodwood Revival, so I can't wait to share that with you guys. Spent last night with my gorgeous friend Charlotte, and I'm heading off this morning to see my gorgeous friend Rachel, and we'll all be coming together tonight with a few other of my friends to go to the Airbnb. If you're not familiar with Goodwood Revival, it is a vintage car racing event that showcases cars and car racing from 1948 to 1966. It is frequented by vintage lovers from not only the UK but across the globe. We have the Revive and Thrive, a revival style stage hosted by none other than Dandy Wellington, and a frequent guest is often Dita Von Teese. It is filled with vintage shopping, people dressed in their best. There's a vintage best dress competition, and you're going to bump into many a familiar face at this event. So if you are looking for a vintage event to attend whilst in the UK, I highly recommend this one. This is probably in the top 3 events that we have in the UK. This is my 3rd time going and it never disappoints. It gets bigger and better every year, but by far my favourite part is heading to the Revival style stage, where Dandy Wellington interviews an array of guests under a theme that is generally about how attitudes towards fashion of the past might inform our modern day fashion choices. From make, do and mend to upcycling to buying quality pieces that will stand the test of time. There's the best dress competition, which actually Rachel, Charlotte, Lizzie and I got into, and this was my first year getting picked to compete in this. It was just a whole lot of fun. We didn't win, but the best dress was a girl who looked immaculate and I was hoping that she would win, so I'll put a photo of her up here. But the girls all looked so great. A couple of the girls had literally just bought a couple of vintage items before getting picked. Charlotte and I had made our dresses and Rachel was wearing her grandmother's hat, so I feel like it was just meant to be. There has been almost no opportunity to chat because it is so noisy with the cars. And we've been so busy. So I'm giving you guys a montage basically the whole time, but we got into the best dress competition, but the girl who should have won she looked phenomenal. I will admit I do spend the vast majority of my time at Goodwood Revival over in the Revival style hub, as I love vintage fashion and catching up with everyone I know, but you can also go and do a spot of repro shopping, like visiting the What Katie Did store. And of course there is all of the car racing stuff, so you can check out the race cars up close, hear them roar as they go in and out of the track, watch them racing. You can also visit the mechanics in their car yards, have a chat with them if you want to, check out what's happening under the hood. There is also old movies on display. They have Spitfires that you can check out, old warplanes, historical reenactments. They have swing dancing and live bands playing. You can go over and hang out in the carnival section. There is literally something for absolutely everybody. We're home. We had such a good day. Oh my God. We ended up vintage shopping at the end. We're gonna have to show you our finds, but just meeting everybody. If you came up to me today, because several people did, just thank you so much for coming and saying hello. I really enjoyed it. I sometimes get overwhelmed, so I hope that I was polite and nice to everybody, because sometimes I get a little bit like overstimulated by all the socialness, but I'm genuinely very happy to meet everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna get changed now and we're gonna have champagne and I think board games and nibblies and just like chill. We're gonna do a little show and tell because we all got a little overexcited and bought quite a bit, so except for Charlotte. Charlotte was good. We tried really hard to bully her into it, but apparently peer pressure doesn't work.
Dress, it fits really nicely. And yeah, nice to find something in my size for a change.
Yes, stunning. The pattern, I'll come up with a bit close on that because it's like so unusual.
And this was an absolute bargain. A faux fur 40s coat, which has such a nice swing coat, kind of slightly soggy from all the rain. Very pleased with it.
And we got validated because then you got into the best dress competition, and so did Rachel with her jacket purchase. So we were supposed to buy clothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw this beautiful tweed cape, which called my name, and it even comes with a hood, frog fastening.
Ah, so gorgeous. Look at
That's
that
gonna
cape.
be so cozy for them.
It's so glam with the hood on. It just did a little twirl for us. Yes.
And because I cannot resist flowers, and I bought 3 of them, so...
Oh, that's a good idea. Ready to go out again.
You've had a soul. A rather interesting design, sort of pinstripe design.
Stripes.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
she's
lovely.
so impressive, yeah.
Ooh.
So fun. And my things that I picked up were this very pretty peach dress that the ladies all talked me into. Oh, it has like little like a sheer interior. They're actually pockets.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that. Very cute. The back is not zipped up, but and then we spotted this hanging up nearby, which the bottom of it is the same colour as the dress. If I can get it to
So
go up.
pretty.
Black things. I'm not doing it as glamorously as Amanda did, but. And last but not least, I got this beautiful rolled gold bracelet. So now we need to go out again.
Definitely.
So I'm in bed now in my Airbnb. We had a lovely evening just chatting, catching up, because we don't get to see each other that often now that I've moved to France. Well, maybe they see each other, but I don't get to see them as much. And just what a wonderful day, what a wonderful weekend. Just to see everybody in their element, to have the opportunity to see everyone in their best, all the pieces that they've collected over, their lives, but maybe over the past 12 months, if it's people who repeatedly go to Goodwood. It's just so fun to see everyone's style, to meet people that you know from the online space, to meet people that you don't know from the online space. Like, we just ended up chatting and sort of making friends with just random people as well today, which is really lovely. It's just a whole lot of fun. I highly recommend it if you've ever been wondering whether to go to Goodwood. I would recommend giving it a go. Tomorrow I'm meeting up with some more friends, not from the Minch community, but close friends of mine. So I'll be heading back into London, and then on Monday I go home. So I'm going to sign off here, I think, and just enjoy the rest of my time with my friends. Bye.
And just like that, my trip to London was coming to a close. I grabbed breakfast on my last day from Cave Cafe, which is a beautiful little cafe that does fantastic coffee and lots of vegan treats. And then I treated myself to a very fancy lunch. Over at the Gate in Hammersmith, I had a cheeky margarita. It was a spicy one. It was so good. And then I had a whole 3-course meal, baby. This is a beetroot and avocado carpaccio with a caper drizzle, and it was absolutely freaking delicious. I followed it up with this polenta and wild mushroom dish with grilled zucchini. Don't let anyone tell you vegan food is boring. I will admit I was full at this point, but how could I say no to a matcha genoise, which was layers of sponge with a matcha cream and a blueberry compote? No regrets.
I'm at Gatwick Airport now, so I'm going to be flying out in a couple of hours. So that's me signing off. I hope you enjoyed the video about my weekend in London, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!